wasn't though. All right, I was babbling here trying to get this thing to go live. We're chasing weather. Steve and Renee. Let me see if I can switch the direction here. There we go. Got the skull there in the corner. I'll stick that over. So we've got a store. You got the weather app open? There, you get this going. So we got some weather coming through. As soon as we get this app open, I'm going to show you guys. I don't know if we're going to get any tornadic stuff through here. You got it?
It's not up yet. No, it's opening.
Let's see. We're just waiting for this to open up. So this thing you can just kind of shrink in. See, this one for some reason is over there. You can see on here, I know I got a lot of glare here, but these are the polygons. Right now, nothing red in our direct area. So let me just zoom in. There you go. So that's what we have literally rolling right on top of us now. We're the blue dot right there. So we're going to drive around, see if we get anything, and just go live for a while. It's a good test to do this. We haven't been on the road doing any chasing any weather for a while, and Renee's never done this. At least I'm not taking her out for any tornadoes or anything, so I'm not trying to get anyone killed today. And it's we're staying in town instead of traveling to do this, obviously because we have to run the museum. So we'll let you guys watch weather while we shoot the breeze. We'll see what's happening. Yeah, the rain's just starting to roll in. I mean, literally as we were getting in the vehicle, which is no more than 4 or 5 minutes ago, it was just drizzling. Let me turn my lights on since this vehicle's not automatic. We're in the old Durango. We're supposed to get some pretty torrential rain. I'm expecting some thunder and lightning. Today is Sunday for those that are watching this later. I chase weather when I can. Unfortunately, a lot of the weather, just like today, tends to roll in on weekends, and it's hard for me to get on the road to do it. So during the week, I'll try to get out and do a little chasing. But that season is about to roll in, so we should have a lot more weather chasing going on. I don't know if you guys can see in the distance there. I know it's kind of wide angle, but that's the Littleton Water Tower up in front. I'm going to go over to the parking lot in town, kind of sit there for a little bit, wait for this to roll in. This way I can decide which direction we need to go. Yeah, it looks like the brewery's open. Sunday, I guess they do open for a little bit on Sunday. The town's just booming. We'll park in the parking lot and take up their space. I haven't got your grandpa's kitchen yet either, do I? This is lovely downtown Littleton. You've got the Frank's Fine Arts there. Grandpa's kitchen, really good barbecue. Blue Jay Bistro. Lake Aston Coffee. Offices, of course. Then this is downtown here, where Town Hall, the old police department used to be. Of course, multiple churches. Doesn't matter which road I get on today. I get somebody on my butt. Just had one on North Main, now on regular Main. So I'm going to probably pull back over by our parking lot. I'll wait for this to roll in, since at least my parking lot's not full. Just trying to get a view of the sky ahead because everything's coming from the west, heading east. We're kind of heading northeast. And we'll check the weather so we can see what's going on. If we can get a red polygon. A beautiful mural. There's a mural in the building, and that's the direction from where the weather's coming. So let me give you guys a little better angle there. There you go. See if it's going some heavy stuff going on. See, that's what's coming in once again with a little blue dot and everything going in this direction. I mean, towards me. It's kind of weighted out. There's a fair amount back there if you stay. Renee. A fair amount of crappy weather rolling in. We'll just watch that, let you guys know what's going on. Everything the heavy stuff's making, which is about 7 miles left of us. Awesome weather. I know we're really pretty, but still. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be more in some really heavy weather as far as possible heavy winds, possibly even tornadoes. Although this does have a little bit of a hook here. Possibility of doing something, but we don't even have we got a yellow polygon there, which is severe thunderstorm warning. Tornado possible. Who knows? If that turns around, then we'll set it to choice. That's you tap this, you tap with this polygon, so we'll say what's going on. Pretty thrilled. Mind me, I'm talking about coffee. I was watching some of the other weather chasers who were down in Florida. They had some really severe weather blow through yesterday. That was more in Mississippi and that area there. So it's a little bit tricky on a weekend on Saturday. We will be doing more of that in the future. Believe it or not, this line goes from Florida all the way up into Pennsylvania. So actually up in West Virginia, so actually they're really getting some of the crazier winds. I heard Ohio got a lot of wind and damage. Apologize to the noisy windshield wipers. That's the only way you guys are going to stay. And this is another thing I don't like to do. I don't like chasing tornadoes that are rain wrapped. You really can't see. This rain's not torrential at the moment. This is not a tornado at this point either. I love to chase, but I don't want to be stupid or dangerous. Everybody knew to chase with me. A lot of times I do chase. I have my dog with me, so I don't want to get myself killed or have the dog hurt me. She's pretty good about just sleeping off the back. Like so to the right. Matter of fact, last time I chased, heavy chase was up in Virginia, West Virginia border. I think I remember that video. And we had some stuff that looked really good coming over the mountains, and all of a sudden this rain came in. I couldn't see the other side of the intersection. That kind of freaked me out. It's like, well, I was thinking it'd be in front of me. I wouldn't even know. So we got up to a high spot and just kind of like did park where we could. And as soon as it came over the mountain there, it petered right out. So we ended up just kind of parking up there for hours and hours and kind of waiting to see if anything else would develop that was worth chasing. But at that point, nothing happened. I grabbed the place up there, spent the night with the dogs, some cheap mom and pop motel that was dog friendly. Next day, headed back here. And next day, we actually had tornado warnings right here at the museum. That's why you see I'm literally in our parking lot chasing today. So I just did a quick drive around. We'll go where we have to, but we can't go far just because we do have to run the business today. Just a bit of an issue, but this is just kind of a practice run too. Anything new? Yeah, it definitely looks kind of like a hook coming right towards us. We'll see if that changes. Yeah, that's, you can see it's almost kind of like a little bit of rotation there. Is that crazy? If that tightens up, that could be something. It's funny, a place by us here, Rocky Mount, seems to be like tornado central. They've gotten crazy weather. Two times confirmed tornadoes touched down, actually did damage. The Pfizer building, then they had it down by, hit the Mexican restaurant over there. I can't think of the other places. Some other businesses were just destroyed. They're still closed. Neither time was anyone severely hurt or anything, so that's good. But we just had some severe weather go through there again, and it was nothing like the previous two damage, but it was, it's so odd. So that was the kind of formation I'm looking at here, which if you guys want to see, we'll show you. Flip this around. You can see that here. You get that kind of rotation there. It kind of looks like almost like a shrimp, like a, you're getting that rotation there. It has to tighten up to do more, but this thing right here. That's really, if that does anything, it's heading right towards us. Probably more about Medoc Mountain down, which is 12 miles south of us. So we'll stay here and we'll move if we see it tighten up, if we get a red polygon, and we know it's got something. It's going to be noisy as the rain, but there we go. So I've got a phone call. That's an issue here when I've got the phone that I use has become the video phone. Could be people calling to see if we're going to be open because of the rain. Yeah, well, we should know what we got coming at us pretty soon.
Yeah, the sky got darker.
Yeah, see it up here, yeah. I think this is going to be the worst of it. It's blowing through now. I think after this is going to be a lot of rain.
That part gets us.
Is there anything behind it? Yeah, this stuff back here can come up too. Mm-hmm. So we still have a chance of something coming in.
Also if this little leg scoops up or something.
Yeah, now we're getting into the witching hour for the museums that people are calling to see if we're open. Yeah, look at how dark it is over there in the distance. The big wait, see what happens. I think there's a way to turn on alerts on Omega radar too, so it'll give us tornado alerts in our area. In case you're not paying attention. That's what I have the laptop stand for. I was going to have the Omega radar actually running up here. That's 28 alerts. I think that's all throughout though.
In Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I mean, it's just giving you the whole thing. So if you're chasing, you want to see which direction you want to go. A lightning strike 9.2 miles from our location. We just got up from WRAL. So it shows it's coming in. That should roll in on us pretty quick. I'm sorry if I bumped you guys off or you were listening there before. Every time a phone call comes in, I don't know, it's probably some of the settings we have. So that's another one I got shut off there too. Okay. I get so many pop-ups on this phone, it's ridiculous. I've had this phone number for ages. Yeah, the sky in the distance, I guess the dark sky is literally on top of us now because it all looks even. Yeah, it looks like the heavy stuff's really just literally on top of us now, just starting to roll in. Having fun?
Oh yeah.
Isn't this riveting? It's not quite as exciting as watching grass grow, but we're close. We're close. It gets a little more fun when you notice something heavy duty coming in. But look at all the rain. Look how much puddling we've got in the parking lot already. Gotta go check our leaky roof later. You guys can see now on the camera, it's really starting to come in. This is literally what you don't want to chase in. Yeah, it's really starting to pour now. Hey, you want to go inside and get me a snack? Yeah, we're getting some of the bands now. It's the wind blowing through. I guess that's a funeral. We're going, look, everyone's got their flashes on. How good. It's a funeral. That band slowed down. We'll see what comes up behind this now. Guys are working on that.
It hasn't moved for a bit.
So anyone who just joined us, we're doing a little weather chasing. We're literally just sitting in the parking lot of the museum because the weather's rolling right in towards us. You can see our mural there. In fact, I'll give you guys a little pan there. You can see that lovely mural on the side of the museum. The way I'm facing you is the way the weather's coming in. Watching the radar here. I'll show you guys the radar real quick. Renee and I are here. We're doing some chasing. It's her first time chasing. You can see there. This is the little blue dot there. That's us. And it's all coming this way. It's coming this way towards us. So we're just kind of sitting and letting it come right to us. We don't know if it's going to be tornadic. It's not labeled as a red polygon right now. It's tornado possible. And we were seeing basically obvious some rotation was picking up and coming over us. It seems now not to showing as much rotation, but there's a lot of weather coming up behind it, so we'll see. There was some tornadoes down in Florida. This line of weather, this front goes all the way from Florida up into Pennsylvania. Ohio was getting some stuff. West Virginia was getting some crazy stuff. I think Ohio was getting winds of 80 miles an hour. Gusts coming through, probably straight line winds. But it's got the possibility of doing stuff. Yeah, you want to show them that? How far that whole line goes. I know we're getting a lot of glare there, but we can see from Florida all the way up. I mean, so it's amazing. We're kind of like smack in the middle. So this is about the easiest chasing you can do. You literally go outside, get in the vehicle, set up the equipment, and park. So, but we're prepared to go chase anything if it does come in. So, since I'm sure you guys don't want to stare at us too long, but back to the lovely weather. So we're just waiting to see what happens. This should blow through in the next, probably the worst of it, I'm going to say 25 minutes or so. We won't give it too much more. We'll do what we can just to make sure the worst of it. If we see more stuff blowing through, then we'll go back out and start chasing again. We switch around the phones a little bit, just trying to see what phones work better for this as far as shooting, going live, using another phone as a radar app, that sort of thing. So.
Looks like the polygon it's going.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it gets us downgraded. We'll give it a little while, see if it pops back up or what comes up behind it.
There's like special weather in that area.
Yeah, it's probably flooding if you tap it.
Strong thunderstorms, wind gusts. So heavy winds, I guess. Tornado watch remains in effect until 2 p.m. Eastern for central North Carolina. Yeah, now we've got one above us. See?
Yeah, everything's moving up now into Virginia. Literally just above us, yeah. So it's still Lake Gaston.
Yeah, it looks like it just went past us. See? It's right above us now.
Yep.
Okay, it's easing up, I guess, until all this comes up. But it looks like
So
this
the next,
might be...
next one comes up through behind. How
Yeah.
far is that? Was that Nashville?
Yeah, about Red Oak, Castalia, Rocky Mount.
Zoom out a little bit. I want to see if I see anything looks interesting there.
It might dissipate though.
Yeah. I'm not seeing anything that looks really obvious rotation like we were getting up here, which broke up. I mean, this is possibly, this could do something down here, and that's down in Window, just below Bun. If you do the motion, you can see that's, a lot of that's going to go towards us, but so it's going to be a little farther
Looks like
east.
it might go to the east, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit east of us. More towards Roanoke Rapids, and it's down here. That's all the way down Dillon. That's all the way down by south of the border. All right, anyone just watching, we're chasing weather here. We're just parked right now, literally in the parking lot. We just had some interesting weather come through. It looked like it was going to be possibly some rotation. It never got warned as a tornado, possible tornado. The polygon never turned red. So we're just waiting to see what else happens here. But right now we're just kind of...
Looks like it might just miss us.
Yeah, which is good and bad. Sucks for us chasing, good for the area. I mean,
yeah.
Which means we'll just wrap things up and wait for the next one and wander in and go run the museum. I think Mercedes was there yesterday.
I don't know.
Trying to recognize vehicles in the museum. We're going to give a little bit more time to see what happens with this. And if it doesn't, what we'll probably do is wrap it up. It was a good practice run, trying out this new stuff we're using. And we'll just, be more prepared for next time to hit the road and actually get into the thick of it, because the real heavy weather is going to be coming in. So this is just kind of the precursor now. I think this year is going to be a crazy year going by, the way every year has gotten more extreme. So. But we want to do it safely. I just want to document things. I've got all my equipment with me as far as cameras and all the other stuff we're going to do. We have our PPE safety gear. Make sure we have our vests so people can see us, so that we can get run over. Or make sure we have our helmets so we at least protect our brains from being hit by either hail or any flying debris or anything like that too. We will do it safely. Not looking to get into the damage path. We just want to document things from a distance. Right now it's slowing down. There will be some more bands coming through, but I'm not seeing at the moment anything really big. But chasing weather is something I love doing. Unfortunately, I don't get out. Like even today's Sunday. So today's just not an easy day for me to go out and chase. And that's why we're staying close to home. But we were able to do it because it literally was rolling right in on top of us. I'll show you guys on here real quick again. So it's Renee and I in here. You can see this part. There's glare. I know it's terrible here. I guess I'll do it this way. But you can see the blue dots us. So the blue polygon's above us at this moment. This whole band is coming up, so we're going to watch it. The really heavy red, which actually was looking like rotation before, has moved just past us, but that broke up. We've got more stuff back here now. We'll see what that does if it comes up and comes near us here. But right now, down by Smithfield, which is a place I chase a lot. The last couple times I chased, I was down in that area. And when I was actually stopped there because it looked like some heavy stuff, we got some crazy winds there, and I did document that. And that's when a tornado touched down in Rocky Mount, which was just above, and did some severe damage up there. And I missed that, but I did run up there. I got there after the fact and documented that. That's one of the videos if you guys want to go back and look. But I still haven't got a funnel on the ground, and that's kind of one of the things I want to do. But we're going to be watching this for a little bit, and then, like I said, if we need to, we'll go off and go back in to our lovely museum, run that for the day, and if we can see anything crazy, we can, I don't expect it to be very busy because of the weather, but you never know. Can't tell these days. One day we're packed, next day it's kind of mediocre, so. How did I get something on my glasses? I haven't even eaten anything today. Probably dog food. If you guys get a chance, come to Littleton too. Check things out. We got the new brewery in town. Actually, I'm going to just adjust the vehicle so we don't chase anything. I'm just going to leave it where it is. Just wander in and start the museum. I figure out why this thing ain't working too. I don't know what's going on with this.
It's just been hanging out.
Yeah, used it a couple of times. All right, I'm gonna shut the vehicle off just for a little bit. Okay, we've been going live now for about 31 minutes. We're probably gonna wrap it up in a little bit unless we see something crazy coming up. It's looking, we do have some stuff coming up behind. We might go back live in a little bit, or we could just wander in the museum live and go live there. I mean, we could just as easily watch from our front door as we can the parking lot at this point. We literally drove around a little bit and then came back here because one of the better views is literally right out of our parking lot facing west where everything was coming from. But that, right now, the bulk of what we're following is above us, which doesn't look great unless you go all the way up into Virginia and West Virginia. That's where things are really heavy. See the yellow up there? Is there any red anywhere?
Not much.
Well, a little bit in, what town is that? Blairsville?
Blairsville, Blacklick, Brush Valley.
And that's all what, West Virginia?
I think it says it's Indiana.
Let me zoom out so you can see.
Yeah, here's Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Maybe PA so you can see. Can't see. Yeah, that's PA. Yeah, so it's over in Pennsylvania by Pittsburgh. Well, actually, east of Pittsburgh is where it was right now the only tornadic warnings. And it says radar indicated on that one. Both radar indicated. So right now, nothing much above us. Everything's way up here. This line is literally from Florida all the way up. It's probably out of Florida. No, there's still a couple of polygons in Florida. So Gainesville right now has got special weather. And then there's special marine warnings right off, looks like Tampa area. Spring Hill, that's near my father's house down in Florida, so interesting. Right now we got some crazy weather here, but nothing as far as extreme. So right now we have a special weather warning by Emporia up above us, just into North Carolina at the Virginia line, and it's already passed out of South Hill. We're still in the thick of some head coming up, and it's coming from the south, the weather's heading northeast, so we're still going to be getting some crazy weather. So we're probably going to wrap this up right now. I know we got a few people still watching, but we'll probably come back on. I'll do is I'll keep live and I'll bring you guys into the museum. How's that? This way we don't end all the excitement. So hopefully I don't disconnect you. Seeing something here. All right, so unplug this. Get a little wet. Can you carry my coffee? All right, so we're just wandering into the museum now. Here comes one of our finest, Littleton's finest, out on the job. Probably wondering why I'm sitting in the parking lot going live. So you guys can wander into the museum with us. I got my lights on too. I gotta go shut those off. So we're watching weather here. But here's Stinky, our Bigfoot. So we gotta take the garbage out. Basically, this is the museum for those of you who haven't been here, the Cryptozoology Paranormal Museum, but most likely if you're following my channel, you most likely have been here and seen stuff. So right now we're just gonna hang out in here for a little bit. So we're probably gonna kill the live, and I'm gonna go shut my lights off since I left them on. And we'll go back live, or as soon as something breaks here, we can see what the weather is. So thanks for watching. We appreciate it. It was a good test, even though the real severe weather didn't come and get us. But we'll see if I can figure out how to stop going live again. I haven't done this in a while.